What's going on, everybody? SuperSaiyanPaul here, back at it again. Today we got some major news and announcements as to what's going to be happening in Dragon Ball Super Episode 130, as well as Dragon Ball Super Episode 131, and it reveals the major climactic ending, guys. So make sure, if you guys do not want to get spoiled, click off of the video right now, everyone. If you do not want to be spoiled as to the finale of Dragon Ball Super and the final battle, make sure you guys click off right now because we're about to dive headfirst into this. If you guys are going to stick around, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, as well as turn on notifications, because this is going to be some really epic stuff that are about to go down here, and I don't want to ruin it for everyone, so make sure you guys do that, support the video, and comment down below with your thoughts and opinions as to what's going to be happening. So we have spoilers for Dragon Ball Episode 130. It was released earlier today, but it's basically the same thing that we've all known. It's gonna be Goku versus Jiren fighting one another, and for the most part, Jiren's gonna be able to match Goku. Now, Dragon Ball Super Episode 131 spoilers have been revealed, and remember that episode title, Farewell Goku Until We Meet Again? Well, that's going to be the final episode of Dragon Ball Super, and we know that it's not an April Fool's prank or anything like that. So the definitive ending is Dragon Ball Super Episode 131, and the spoilers go like this. Son Goku has fallen from the arena. It seems like Universe 7 has lost, and everyone will be annihilated, but having broken through his limits, Goku and Jiren both stare at the Omni-Kings as if the match isn't over yet. Battered and bruised, a Universe 17 member is left standing there, and a death beam hits Jiren's back. Who do you guys think that is? We all know who it is. Surprisingly, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is going to be defeated by Jiren. Can you guys believe that? So, in episode 130, they have a minute and a half left, and it's going to be a back and forth fight, and like we predicted, Frieza is going to be the one that wins this Tournament of Power. He is going to get the surprise attack on Jiren and most likely win the entire tournament. Frieza is going to be the one from Universe 7 that's the good guy and saves everyone. Can you believe that? They're actually doing it. So, tell me what you guys think in the comments section below, because Mastered Ultra Instinct, as badass as it was, I said that they couldn't have Jiren do more than a stalemate, and I think Jiren actually might have caught Goku off guard or something to get him ringed out, because they hyped up him and that form so much that if they didn't have Jiren win, or at least compete with this form, the entire transformation, his entire hype would have went to nothing. And Frieza, being the hidden character that he was, especially in these past couple of episodes, and being there since the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, since the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, being revived with all of that hype, being hidden throughout the tournament, having this constant weird theme around him the entire time, coming back at the end here, getting the final death beam on Jiren is going to be amazing to see. I think that would probably be the best way to end it off and not kill any of the hype, because with the fight going on, and Jiren's hype being up at this level, Master Ultra Instinct being at this level, and Frieza still having all that hype around him, I think that would probably be the best thing to do. Have Goku and Jiren wear each other down, have Frieza take him out, have some weird moment where maybe Frieza might be doing a good guy thing, because even if he gets the wish, it doesn't seem like from the title, Farewell Goku Until We Meet Again, it doesn't necessarily seem like it's a bad title, it doesn't necessarily seem like it's going to go into a cliffhanger. It just seems as though it's going to be a happy-go-lucky ending. Frieza may in fact be the one to get the wish. I'm not sure if they're going to give it to him, but for the most part, if they're closing off a series, and it's an ending of a series and not a movie, I think they're going to give us a very, very clear-cut ending and have it bridge into something else, because if they don't give us a clear-cut ending, it's not necessarily going to make sense if you're ending the show. Usually whenever you end the show, they don't give you a cliffhanger. If they were giving us a movie, it would be a cliffhanger. When they give us the show, it doesn't necessarily do that. So that's the thing about this. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. This is a major revelation, because Frieza gets the final death beam while Jiren's back is turned. He gets the sneak attack. He gets the attack off. I predicted this before, and like I said, Frieza has a chance against Jiren once he's whittled down, and I can't believe it. They're actually going through with it. This makes it seem like it's not so much of rushed writing. It actually seems like it was a bit more diverse, because if it was just Goku powers up, Goku gets Ultra Instinct plot armor, Goku defeats Jiren, Goku rings Jiren out, the all-time strongest and only a minute of training in Ultra Instinct's mastered form, That would have really sucked. Honestly, it's way too rushed, way too fast-paced, and at least with Frieza, we had some build-up. We can actually get some character development out of him. We can actually get some more angles to Jiren's character, because the mistake they made with Jiren here is that they didn't give us enough backstory. The guy has barely any potential, that's in terms of depth and things of that nature, and I think in terms of spotlight, he didn't get that much compared to other main villains or even main enemies. Not necessarily villain, because he's still technically a good guy. They didn't give him the right justice in terms of character, and he was the strong silent type, so it wasn't like he had enough time to have that being brought to life on screen. So with those things being said, with Goku, Frieza, and him in the ring, Frieza, right here and now, can change everything up and have one of the mind-boggling revelations since Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, after all of this time being one of the most iconic characters in anime history, iconic enemies in anime history. It's his moment, his time to shine, and someone is going to live up to all of this hype that was in the ring right now, because with Goku's hype, with Ultra Instinct, with Jiren's hype, with him and being the one that they always oh, he's finally getting serious, Jiren's getting serious, even though he's never been at that 100% shirtless Jiren yet until this next episode, 130. It's gonna be really cool to see that they managed to utilize all three of their hype in a way that works, and this was the only way it would have worked, because if Frieza did not get any participation points, especially if he was unconscious, that wouldn't have made the most out of his hype. He still would have won, but it wouldn't have been the best. And Frieza, the truest to his character, would have been get back up, death beam Jiren in the back, get him out of here, take revenge for what he did to you and what he did to episode 127, where he absolutely decimated Frieza when Frieza bum rushed him in his Golden Frieza state. Golden Frieza had no chance, but after he got worn down here, and remember after the first Ultra Instinct fight, Jiren's power level is going to decrease, his guard is going to be down. They've already thought that they've dispersed the Frieza or something like that, and they've probably been trying to fool the audience this entire time because they never pushed the button, they haven't mentioned him once, they haven't shown him in the ring, they didn't show him on the spectator stance. Frieza is going to death beam Jiren and get him out of the ring. I am so freaking hyped to see this finale of the show now, because at least it's not Goku fights Jiren, Goku uses his newly utilized mastered Ultra Instinct to destroy Jiren with his plot armor. Jiren, who had barely any little to no backstory and less time than Brienne, gets defeated and everyone is good and safe. The fact that Goku is getting ringed out and someone's taking the victory here is going to be freaking amazing, because we all knew that either Goku was going to do something that was really going to change everything up like they always do, which was really sucked against an enemy like this, and to keeping it twisted up like this would have been nice, because also I wanted Vegeta in here. I wanted 70 to get some more of the spotlight. Vegeta, they feel like they gave him a shaft, the bit of a shaft in the tournament and stuff like that, so at least he got his God of Destruction moment against Toppo, where he defeated him, and he got that under his belt. But other than that, he was the MVP next to Android 17, who was the main MVP. And Goku over here with his mastered Ultra Instinct mode, yes, he was badass as it got in episode 129, but him versus Jiren, we knew that they were trying to have this fight for so long. For them just to end it one way or another wouldn't have made sense, and this actually builds more of a future for the Dragon Ball franchise than anything, because with Frieza ringing him out, and Jiren being the one to ring Goku out, there's still so much potential for what could possibly go on in the show. If Goku within a minute was able to overcome Jiren, then literally within 50 minutes potentially, or even an hour in show time, he could eliminate anybody in the universe with how fast he was powering up. This Tournament of Power was a bunch of ass pulls, but still, nonetheless, at least they're finishing it off with a grand finale, with Frieza getting the death beam on Jiren and finishing off the entire thing with a Grandmaster twist. Now, does this mean Frieza's a good guy? That's what I'm waiting to see, because after so long, after so many episodes, after his retribution, after his resurrection, after the hype wagon, Frieza becomes a good guy. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. I can't wait to see what happens. Turn on notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.